When looking at Tower of God, two protagonists whose paths are destined to come together are both Rachel and Baam. From chapter 1, we are introduced to these characters, and throughout the story, these two parallels come to light. SIU makes it apparent the relationship Baam and Rachel share together. Both Rachel and Baam are deeply connected. To Rachel, Baam was the night and her darkness, and to Baam, Rachel was his star and his light. If Baam is a typical hero, Rachel would be a normal person. Rachel wants to be a star. She wants to be seen in the light from others. This possibly is where her alias, Michelle Light, comes from. The way they view each other, the way others view them, it's a direct parallel. Everything from motivations to friendships, these opposing ideals clash and lead to the disconnect and separation of Baam's initial dream of climbing the tower with Rachel, wanting to be the guiding force in bringing the light to Rachel's dream of seeing the stars. The 25th Baam, otherwise translated to the 25th night, wants to be a source to bring her to the stars, which could be in a literal sense, or it could be more up to interpretation and ambiguous to what that stars truly mean. Rachel wanted to escape the shackles of darkness before entering the tower. She said to Baam, "I'm going up the tower. Remember what I told you, Baam. I can get to the outer world if I get to the top of the tower. I will see blue sky during the day and starlight at night. So I'm going up the tower. I'm sick of living on the dark world. I'm sorry, Baam. I'm sorry. Forget about me. Let me be born again." Going into Rachel as a character. Rachel is an irregular. SIU has stated himself Rachel's the female protagonist. However, she's not a heroine. Rachel is easily the most hated character, and simply put, most misunderstood. SIU goes as far as to point out Rachel as his favorite character. Rachel's first parallel is seen at the start of Baam and Rachel's journey. Rachel tells Baam about what's above the cave. "Baam, I told you, up there, it's a world where only those who have been chosen can play. I'm sorry, Baam. I want to take you, but I just can't." Rachel makes it seem as though Baam is dead weight and is not worthy of walking along the same path as her, almost as she sees herself as the chosen one to climb the tower. In reality, Rachel was not let into the tower, but only let in when Baam opened the door for her on accident. In the beginning chapter, Rachel was being chased by Baam, and they both fall and land on a door to the tower. The door opens since Baam is in contact with it, yet Rachel slips through it. Rachel is not seen worthy of the tower by the first floor administrator Hedon. Administrators look for someone who can add value to the tower. Only irregulars are able to take the first floor test. Regulars are sent directly to the second floor per the tower's rules. Rachel, after seeing the guardian of the first test, the white steel eel, Rachel immediately refuses the test, knowing she's unable to pass and only will die. Knowing her own strengths and fueled by selfish ambitions, she is faced with fear and the realization she holds no strength, fighting for her own gain rather than fueled by the strength of others, relying on Ghost, given by Hedon, just to be able to make it to the crown game. This is the exact opposite and parallel of Baam. Baam is fueled by running after Rachel, his everything, the person that gave existence to his life, and the reason for his very living. Rather than climbing the tower for one's own dream, he chooses to face the guardian knowing his own weakness, in an attempt to chase after his dream, Rachel, and give purpose to her life. Rachel reinforces this concept when talking to Kuhn. If I'm here, Baam won't be able to climb the tower, since Baam's goal is not to climb the tower, but to find me. All at the back of Baam's head, his conversation with Rachel, where she tells Baam to never betray someone, especially not a woman. Rachel imposing this rule on Baam properly encapsulates Rachel's character as a whole. She will impose these idealistic views onto others just to break them herself in her greed of climbing the tower and making her dream a reality, not worried about whose dreams she has to crush in the process. One of the biggest parallels we see is Baam and Rachel's viewpoints on forming a bond and climbing the tower with allies. Baam is fueled and grateful for the bonds he makes in the second floor exam. Meeting party members Kuhn and Rock, these bonds influence him to want to grow and become more selfless, wishing to protect his new friends, climb the tower with them, and make each other's dreams a reality. He wishes to not put their lives in danger and chooses to sacrifice these bonds and follow Fug's ambitions, all in the attempt to keep these bonds he formed from the dangers of the organization. Rachel is seen as the opposite. She says to Huya Ryun, "I don't care how I do it, and I don't care if it's not a true friendship. As long as I can gather people who I can rely on, it's all good even if it's a fake friendship." Forming parties with Fug, all with selfish ambitions, formed under the rule of something being worthwhile, Rachel climbs the tower with disposable and faulted individuals, never fueled to form a bond or make the effort to do an action out of the well-being of the party, but only for the goal of benefiting herself and her mission. Throughout the story, we see individuals form their own opinions on Baam, or more commonly the Slayer candidate. Baam does not give any care to those who do not know him. Many fear him, many call him a fraud. Instead, acknowledging these faulted opinions, he only cares for his companions, only caring when faced by his own party. Rachel's true colors come to the forefront when faced with those who see her for who she really is. Whether it's injuring Dan's legs to take away what's most defining for him after coming to learn who she really is, or Kuhn outing her for being a sly woman and her not even questioning the remark, she actually agrees. Those who spend time with her, cared for her when she faked being a cripple, formed these opinions on her, seeing her as a dark and twisted individual filled with selfish intentions versus Baam, who people are naturally drawn to. People want to be around him, be with him, and wish to make his dreams reality because of the goodness of his heart. Rachel was so quick to throw away Baam because she was able to see him for who he was. She views him as the darkness that draws everyone together, and she's afraid of the night. She's afraid of Baam. Rachel understands who she is, understands her strengths, and how to shelter her weaknesses, and is playing the game when Baam was too innocent to step up to. While Baam is seen as the child of prophecy from Arlene and V, and is collecting the thorns to one day kill Jihad, Rachel believes this is her story, her mission. While Baam is this story's protagonist, Rachel has self-imposed herself as the heroine of her own story. Being an ordinary girl, no special powers to her name, enchanting others with her charisma, Rachel is doing the impossible. She's climbing the tower. An important panel is her conversation with Hua Ryun. She says, "You said you would teach me the way to be a heroine when you were guiding me, but it was a lie. The hero you chose was Baam, and I was just bait to make him go up the tower, but I have found the way to become a heroine myself. It's nothing special. If I wasn't born to become a heroine from beginning, all I need was people who would send me to the top of the tower in this awful darkness. If I break my legs, I will find the one who will walk for me. If I go blind, I will find the one who will see for me. If my thorn breaks, I will find the one who will be my thorn. All I need to do is to find them. The guy behind the door right now is the one who will be the first thorn." It doesn't matter who she must use or who will die in the ambition of her own story. Rachel believes she will be the heroine standing atop the 145th floor, looking at the stars with everyone beneath her.